Hi guys, this is me, Emmanuel Javed. I just got into UCLA as a transfer student and now I'll be moving to LA to pursue my studies at UCLA. So I got into UCLA. So now many people has asked me regarding the UC application process. So in this video, I'll be going through the UC's application process and I'll be sharing my stats that what stats got me into UCLA. Plus I'll be discussing the the essays and prompts and the questions they will be asking in UC application. So without any break, let's dive into my UC application. But before going further, I just want to say, please do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel because this stuff I feel like no other YouTube channel is giving. And I have seen all the channels and there is nothing, no one is going to the UC application and I'll be going through the complete UC application, complete University of California application process. And I'll be dividing each thing into parts so that you guys can get a complete and thorough analysis that what do you need for your application to stand out in front of the admission officer. So guys, please like and subscribe and do share. So without any further break, let's jump into UC application. So here's this. I applied at UC Berkeley, UC Irvine, UCLA, and UC Riverside, and I got into all of them. So this is how it looks like. And now for first I'll be going through fees and payment. So the fee required to get into to apply for your application was like to $80. I think like if it is I applied to four universities, so it's like $70. But I paid $0 because in my community college it was like I can apply to 4 transfer institutes, 4 universities for free. So apply, as I told, I applied at UC Berkeley, UCI, UCR, and UCLA. So furthermore, now I'll be going through my complete application. So it was my personal information. They asked for my personal information. Then it was completely the majors I chose at UC Berkeley. I chose chemical biology. Definitely, I was like not interested in going to UC Berkeley, but I was like I should consider it as an option. UC Berkeley was not offering any alternate major, so I had no option, go for any alternative. Then it comes UCI. In UCI, it was biological sciences, and the alternative major which I selected was pharmaceutical sciences. Then at UCLA, it was biochemistry, and for alternative, I selected microbiology and immunology and molecular genetics. And at UCR, it was biochemistry, and for alternative major, it was cellular, molecular, and developmental biology. So just for your knowledge, I did my high school back in Pakistan, and my school was St. Anthony's High School, Faisal Town. And I did my O levels because I did O levels. I did not do like the conventional metric system at Pakistan. At Pakistan, I did O levels and A levels. So I did my O levels from St. Anthony's High School, Faisal Town, Lahore. And the college I attended in USA was San Bernardino Valley College. So now I'll be going through my stats that completely got me into UCLA. Oh no, actually I'll be sharing my stats in the next videos because I want this video to be completely based on what things and what activities are required that you should have to get into a good school, or how to approach your essays and what admission officer is specifically looking in the essays. So I want to go through those things. I'll not be sharing my stats in this video. I'll be hopefully sharing my stats in the next coming videos. So I hope you guys will bear. But for knowledge, I have a GPA of a 4.0, so I have completely all A's. And I did not do any APs. So for being considered your application as a transfer student and transferring from any community college, basically you don't need any kind of AP classes, or you don't need to have any IB exam. So I did not take any AP class because AP classes are basically college level classes, and I took college level classes instead of AP classes. So both are same. AP classes are just for high school students who who are in their last year of high school. So they are considered to take AP classes. But as a transfer student, you don't need to have any AP classes. So IB is International Baccalaureate, and I did not take these exams. I just came to US and completed my college level courses so that they can replace AP classes and IB exams. So just now going through my activities, what I did in school, I was a student of the month. I was student of the school. I did debates. I did a lot of speeches in school. And then I worked for an organization named Seeds of Peace. Then I was a volunteer at Divine Gospel Ministries. Then I also volunteered at UCR Future Physician Leadership Program. Then I had Divine Corona Funding Program. Actually, this program was during the coronavirus pandemic, and I raised funds for the people who were not having jobs, or like who were just laid off because of COVID. Further, at school I did several at my school, St. Anthony's High School, Festival Town, Lahore. I was like a substitute physics teacher for high school students. So I taught to almost like 45 students, and it was completely volunteer. And then I did service learning projects at school, and the purpose of the program was to create awareness on some topics among the community. I also created like awareness by distributing flyers, brochures, plus by collecting donations. Then I have a work experience because I came to US and I had nothing to do. So I was like a newborn baby in the US. So in 2018, I joined McDonald's, and I worked in McDonald's as a cashier, and my job responsibilities were these, and you can see them on our screen. Further, I worked at an academy. It was a kind of free. I taught to like O levels and A levels. O levels and A levels are basically college level students in Pakistan. So I taught them chemistry and physics and biology for free. I did not take any tuition fee from them for teaching. It was totally free. Then I worked at San Bernardino Valley College as a tutor, and I did it for like 6 months. It was because due to COVID, I was also laid off. So I technically did not leave it, but due to COVID, I had to leave it. I had no other option because everything was shifted to online. And at that time, school was not dealing with online tuitions, like not giving online tutoring. So we all were laid off. So I was laid off. So this was something regarding my volunteer experiences. Now there are some questions. What kind of questions they will ask? So I think there are like 6 questions in the application, or like there are 7 questions, and out of them, no, 1 question is compulsory, and then there are like 6 questions. From those you have to select 4. No, from those you have to select 3. Yeah, so total you have to write 4 essays. 1 is compulsory, and then 3 are just optional. So the first essay, which was please describe how have you prepared for your intended major, including your readiness to succeed in your upper division courses once you enroll at university. So I started it like this: the goal is to live my life in such a way that when I die, someone say that he cared. So technically this is kind of personal, but I want you guys to like take a bit hang of it, that how you can deal with this kind of question in your application. And I know it is personal, but I want to share it with you because I want you guys to be in your dream school or where you want to go. So guys, please subscribe. Means I'm being like very nice, so I feel like you should subscribe. And the next question was that what would you say is your greatest talent or skill? How have you developed and demonstrated that talent over time? So this was, I thought like my talents are like I'm good at acting, singing, communication, and I've also involved myself into debates and months and speeches, counseling, and motivational speaking. So there I feel like these were these were my talents and skills, and I just explained them that what I have done, or like how will these talents will help me, how will these talents help me in future to pursue my career as a doctor, or like as a doctor or a physician. So the next question was, describe how have you taken advantage of significant educational opportunities or worked out to overcome an educational barrier you have faced. So I explained them how I started my college, how I started my school, and on the first day of the school I was crying, and then how I came from a third world country to US for studying and becoming a doctor, and how I was rejected by government medical institutes at Pakistan. I was rejected by well-known medical education institutes, well-known medical colleges, medical schools in Pakistan. How and why I was rejected from those institutes, and I explained everything regarding that. And then I also described my achievements, that what I achieved in these 2 years since from the time I came to the US. Then the last question which I tackled was, what have you done to make your school or your community a better place? So while attempting this question, I was in two minds that how should I deal with it? Should I write it in a paragraph phase, or should I just give my chronological order, that how I dealt with the circumstances, or how I bettered, or how I worked for my community? So what I did was, I started from like 2012, and then I just like told like what I did in 2012, what I did in 2013, what I did in 2016, then in 2020. Like these were the, and then at the end I said them that furthermore I have taken a lot of steps to impact my community positively. The ones listed above were essential measures to make my community a better place, with plans to do more in future. Actually, I did a lot of work, but there was only space for like 250 words. So I have to edit so I have to cut many of the activities, because I only listed the ones which I feel were like the greatest of all, which I feel like were very important and help my community in a positive way. Then I told them about my gap years, and then it was it. Then I submitted my application, and then I got into UCLA. So guys, I did not go through my stats, and I'll be making a video regarding my stats and what classes do you actually need to get into a good school like UCLA or UC Berkeley. Again, I'm not saying that UCLA is best of all. I feel like UC Berkeley is also a very good institute, but again, it depends upon your major, like where you want to go. It depends upon what you want to do in your life. And furthermore, I'll be making a video regarding my stats. It will be completely different video. And if you have any questions, do let me know. And please again subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like it and share it, because if you subscribe it, I'll be able to provide more informative stuff and more thorough analysis of different universities of the United States. So guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I hope this was helpful. I hope I gave a complete walkthrough over the application process of University of California. So see ya guys, till next video. Like and subscribe. God bless, and see ya.